Hi there, and welcome to the Celeb Tea, the rise and fall of Erika Jayne. From Beverly Hills glamour to a legal and emotional freefall, Erika Jayne's story is one of the most shocking journeys ever witnessed in Real Housewives history. Once the epitome of opulence and mystery, she became a living example of how fast fame and fortune can collapse when the truth comes crashing down. When Erika joined the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills in 2015, she didn't just walk into the show, she exploded onto it. Everything about her screamed luxury and confidence. Private jets, closets filled with couture, diamond-studded everything, and a personality that made her seem untouchable. She wasn't merely a cast member, she was a performance. From her very first scene, fans knew Erika Jayne wasn't like anyone else. At the heart of her glittering empire was her marriage to Tom Girardi, a man whose name carried weight far beyond Beverly Hills. Tom wasn't just a wealthy husband, he was one of Los Angeles's most powerful and respected lawyers, famously connected to the Erin Brockovich case. His success built the foundation for Erika's extravagant world. From funding her pop music career to paying for a reported $40,000 a month glam squad, Tom made Erika's fantasies reality. And in return, Erika built an alter ego that the Bravo universe would never forget. That alter ego, Erika Jayne, was bold, sexy, and unapologetic. Through music videos, risque performances, and her infamous track, It's Expensive to Be Me, she told the world exactly who she was. To her, glamour wasn't just a lifestyle, it was a brand. Every diamond, every flash of light, and every choreographed performance was part of the fantasy. Fans loved her for it, but not everyone was impressed. Even in the early seasons, whispers circulated among castmates about her cold demeanor, her walls, and her refusal to let anyone see beyond the glitter. While other housewives cried on camera or opened up about personal struggles, Erika stayed silent, guarded, and calculated. Some saw it as strength. Others called it arrogance. Behind her perfectly composed image, there was always the sense that something wasn't quite right, and soon the cracks began to show. Despite her glamorous facade, Erika had a temper that revealed itself in flashes, like when she famously snapped during a cast confrontation, yelling, "Don't ever bring up killing my child again, because my child could get killed." The moment stunned everyone, and fans saw the first glimpse of how fiercely she protected her carefully controlled image. Beneath the diamonds and the cool exterior, Erika was volatile, defensive, and ready to lash out when cornered. Still, no one could have predicted what was really happening behind the scenes. While Erika flaunted wealth on TV, the source of that fortune wasn't nearly as pure as it seemed. The private jets, the designer gowns, the endless glam, it all came at a horrifying price. Because the money fueling her lavish life wasn't just from Tom's successful cases. It was allegedly stolen from people who had already lost everything. Victims of plane crashes, widows, orphans, ordinary people who had trusted Tom Girardi to help them get justice were the ones unknowingly paying for Erika's empire. And as the truth crept closer, it was only a matter of time before everything fell apart. By 2020, that moment had arrived. The glamorous empire of Erika Jayne and Tom Girardi collapsed overnight. The once powerful attorney who had inspired Erin Brockovich was exposed for what he truly was, a fraud. Court filings revealed that Tom had stolen millions of dollars meant for his clients and used it to maintain a life of obscene luxury. The money funded Erika's career, her wardrobe, her glam squad, and her image as Beverly Hills royalty. When the news broke, it shattered everything. The headlines were brutal. Disgraced attorney Tom Girardi sentenced for stealing from plane crash victims. The story went viral, and the woman once celebrated for her confidence and sparkle suddenly became the face of scandal. Only weeks after the lawsuits became public, Erika filed for divorce, ending their 20-year marriage. To the public, it looked like a woman escaping a crumbling marriage. But to many Bravo fans, the timing was suspicious. The lawsuits were closing in, creditors were circling, and suddenly, Erika was alone. Was she protecting herself or distancing herself from a man she knew was about to fall? On The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills Season 11, Erika claimed she had been blindsided. She insisted she knew nothing about Tom's crimes and that she was just another victim. But her story didn't add up. Her tears on camera seemed forced, her explanations inconsistent, and her attitude, cold and defensive, made her even less believable. Her castmates weren't buying it either. Sutton Strachey, one of the few brave enough to confront her, asked the questions everyone was thinking. How could you not know? How could millions go into your company without you realizing? The confrontation sent Erika into a fury, and in true Erika Jayne fashion, she exploded. What had once made her intimidating now made her terrifying. Viewers who once adored her fierce confidence now saw something darker. Her outbursts weren't strength, they were signs of guilt. The calm, polished Erika Jayne was gone. What remained was a woman unraveling in real time. The lawsuits revealed that more than $25 million had been funneled into her company, EJ Global. Suddenly, she wasn't just the wife of a disgraced lawyer, she was part of the scandal. The narrative she built around being a glamorous, independent star crumbled under the weight of evidence showing that her fame was financed with stolen money. As the legal cases mounted, the Bravo cameras kept rolling, and Erika's downfall played out for millions to witness. Instead of showing remorse or empathy, she doubled down with rage and arrogance. When her castmates asked simple questions, she attacked them. When fans expressed disappointment, she snapped back online. The Ice Queen act that once made her fascinating was now destroying her reputation. By the end of Season 11, Erika Jayne had become the most polarizing figure in Real Housewives history. Social media erupted nightly with hashtags like #FireErikaJayne, and clips of her screaming matches went viral. She wasn't being seen as glamorous anymore. She was being seen as cruel, heartless, and tone-deaf. The fall of Erika Jayne. By the time Erika Jayne's scandals dominated every headline, her once lavish life had turned into a public spectacle of disgrace. Fans who once admired her confidence now saw only cold arrogance. Social media exploded with outrage. Every photo she posted was met with furious comments about the victims whose money had funded her luxury. Memes mocked her infamous lyric, "It's expensive to be me," turning it into a symbol of greed and denial. On forums, viewers wrote things like, "She cries over losing her glam squad, but real victims lost everything." Others called her the most heartless housewife Bravo ever had. The more Erika defended herself, the worse it got. Instead of compassion, she gave defiance. Instead of apologies, she offered excuses. As court filings revealed that over $25 million had been funneled into her company, EJ Global, the image of an innocent wife shattered. Bankruptcy trustees demanded she returned millions, and creditors accused her of living off stolen funds. She went from a Pasadena mansion filled with designer gowns to a modest rental home, a far cry from the fantasy life she once flaunted. Her music career dried up, sponsors cut ties, and even longtime castmates began to distance themselves. Every Bravo appearance became a reminder of arrogance built on other people's pain. The audience no longer saw glamour, they saw guilt. Erika Jayne had gone from the dazzling queen of Beverly Hills to the villain of her own story. The irony was painful. Being her was indeed expensive, but now the world knew exactly who paid the price. In the end, Erika didn't just lose her fortune or fame, she lost her crown. And her downfall, slow and devastating, was absolutely deserved.